This
for checking
conference
the
will now be recorded.
source code quality. Now we will introduce one more tool. Before introducing, let me see the purpose of the tool. So normally, you know this, right? Developers, upon writing the code in their local machines, definitely they will maintain that code in a remote repository like GitHub, right? Whatever the code developed by developers, they will push the code into the GitHub. Right now, the entire code will be available in the GitHub, right? This is a GitHub like SCM tool. It is a SCM tool, source code management tool. Already you know about this one. Of course, once the code is there, everything is available in the GitHub. I want to deploy the code. Can I deploy a source code? No, right? Source code contains Java files, something, whatever. Those Java files directly cannot be deployable. Then what to do? By using build tools. By using build tools like Maven. For the source code, what are the source code available on the GitHub? For that, we can create a package, right? Now package is there. After using Maven like build tools, we have created a package like jar, var, or yeah. If you have a package available, then by using application servers like Tomcat, by using application servers like Tomcat, JBoss, or Wildfly, or whatever. By using that one, we can deploy. Once if you deploy our application in Tomcat, any of us, our customer can able to access that, right? That is what deployment process actually. But before deploying, we will check the source code quality, right? We will check the source code quality. Before deploying, we will check the source code quality by using static code analyzer tools, right? Static code analyzer tools. Like SonarQube, right? We have seen. But SonarQube will check the source code quality to generate reports. If the report is passed, then only we can deploy. Up to this point, you know, right? Now, assume as of now, the developers, they have created like 10 features in a project. They have created totally 10 features in a project. Right now, the application is working fine 10 number of features. Assume developers have created 10 features in a project. The entire deployment is over. It is working fine also. Who knows, in the future, it requires to add 2 more modules. It requires to add 2 more modules for that one. Already, the entire application is working fine with 10 modules. Now, the requirement is we want to add 2 more modules to the existing project. Then what to do? Developers will start writing code for that one, for those 2 extra modules. Already 10 modules are there. We are adding 2 more modules. Of course, everything is over for these 2 modules also, but after deployment, the deployment got failed. The customer cannot able to take the application. Then what to do? Of course, earlier with 10 features, it's working fine. After adding 2 features only, it is not working fine. Then what to do? Of course, for time being, definitely we have to keep the 10 features only. Later, we will rework on those two modules and we will deploy one more time, right? Then where is the 10 module application? We are not waiting, right? Of course, what are the packages we have created earlier? Those packages we are not maintaining for future purpose, right? That we will do now. Now my requirement is I want to maintain all packages at some place. That place is called remote repository. That is one more remote repository. Of course, this was remote repository, right? GitHub is remote repository. Similarly, we will use one more remote repository. That tool is called artifact repository. Artifactory repository tools. Artifact repository tools. Of course, in the market, we can have some tools like Nexus, JFrog, like that. We can have some artifactory repository tools. What is the purpose of them? To store the packages. Of course, before deploying the package, after the source code quality, first of all, I will store in the Nexus. Later, I will try to deploy. Like that, I will do. Of course, deployment one is okay. Second deployment is okay. Third deployment is okay. Fourth deployment is fair, assume. Then what to do for time being? I have to stick with the deployment 3 only, right? Because deployment 4 is failed, then I have to go back to deployment 3 only. From where I can get bits? From this artifact repository. Why? Because here we are maintaining all previous packages, all those. The main purpose of Nexus is to store the packages. I will maintain packages here and here. Like Nexus, like remote repositories. So now we'll see about this Nexus. Nexus. It is also one of the Java based open source only. Okay. Nexus is a Java based. It is Java based. Open source. Open source. What kind of tool it is? It is a artifact repository tool. Artifact repository tool. Why it is being used to store the packages? To store the packages. That's it. This is the main purpose of using Nexus. So of course, for this also required medium mission at least. At least we require T2.medium mission. Already we have seen that in the previous classes. Nexus also requires medium mission, right? Here also, if you want to install Nexus software, we require medium mission in the AWS cloud. For the purpose, let me launch a medium mission. Later, we'll discuss some theory about this Nexus. This is my AWS account. Let me launch one medium mission. I am taking Red Hat mission only one more time. Red Hat flavor of the Linux, RH here. I'm taking medium mission, medium. I'm taking only one mission. Okay, let me open port number first at time. At the time of mission creation time itself, I am opening all the port numbers. Okay. Now my medium mission is getting ready. Okay. Now we'll see something about Nexus. Okay, Nexus is a Java-based open source artifactory, a repository tool that can be used to store the packages, right? Now, what is the port number of Nexus? Already you know, right? What is the port number of Tomcat 9000? Of course, you have to remember all of them. Tomcat default port number is 8080, right? Similarly, for Sonar Cube, what is the Sonar Cube default port number? It is like 9,000, right? 9,000. Similarly, for this Nexus also, we can have default port number, Nexus. Nexus default port number is 8081. 8081. Okay. Of course, what are the default credentials to log into Sonar Cube? First, if you want to log into Sonar Cube, default credentials. Admin, right? Admin. Likewise, in order to log into Nexus, the default credentials are admin and admin 1, 2, 3. You have to you try to compare the study them so that you can remember. Okay. Of course, so here you get one doubt. What is the default credentials of Tomcat? Definitely, there could not be default user in Tomcat. We have to create our own user in Tomcat, where Tomcat icon is .xml file. Okay, we have created right in Tomcat. Tomcat username I have given. We have given Tomcat password, password. Later we have given two roles also if you remember. Admin FNG and manager FNG, right? Okay, that's why there is no default user in Tomcat. But for an Nexus or Socket, we can have default user called admin. In Nexus, the password is admin only. In Nexus, the password is admin 1, 2, 3. Okay, you have to remember all these things. Now we will try to install. Of course, how to access after installation? Same thing. Server IP colon 8081. It will open the home page. I will log in by using admin 1, 2, 3. That's it. Of course, if you remember, install what you have done for installation purpose, we have taken media mission. In that, we have installed Java. We have installed wget and required unzip. We have downloaded zip file. We have extracted that one. Later, we have created Sonar user, right? Sonar user. Why? Because as a root user, we are not supposed to start Sonar service. That's why we have created Sonar user. Later, we have changed ownership and permissions for the Sonar folder. Later, we switch it to Sonar user. In Sonar user bin, there could be a file called sonar.sh that we have started, right? Those things are done in the Sonar. Similarly, here also in Nexus, we will do similar kind of things only. We will follow this script in order to install Nexus. You can see this. Switch to root user, go to OPT, install Java, install tar and wget. Why I'm installing tar and wget means, of course, Nexus is available in a tar file, not in a zip file. That's why I am installing this tar and wget. Of course, after installing, we are extracting this one by using tar command only. If you want to extract tar file, tar is the command. Of course, we discussed those things in the Linux past itself. How to extract zip files and how to extract tar files, right? Of course, later we will create user called Nexus user. We will update the user in the sudo file. Later, changing permissions. Of course, what is this? We will see later. Okay. Now I will start this one. Now my server is ready. Let me connect to the server. How I am connecting, right? From downloads, I am opening from Git bash. I am opening here means in my downloads only, I am having the corresponding compile. So confirmation asking, I have given yes. Now I am able to log in, right? Now I am in the AWS server, EC2 machine. I am EC2 user now. Let me switch to root user. What is the command? Sudo s right? I am in root user home. What is the root user home? Can anybody tell me what is the root user home? Yeah, I am saying still symbol means root or home directory, right? Tilde means home directory. What is the root user home directory? No one knows this group, right? Yes, slash root only, exactly. Slash root. Only for root user, slash root is the home directory. For other users, what is the home directory is? Slash home followed by that username. That's it. Okay. Anyhow, now I'm in the root. Let me go. If you can see slash root. Root user home directory is slash root only. For other users, home directory means slash home followed by the username. That's it. Okay. Anyhow, let me go to OPT because the OPT only I want to install third party tool. That's right. Now I'm in OPT, right? You can see. Now I'm in slash OPT. As a root user, I'm in slash OPT right now. Okay. Keep it as. And now I want to install Java eventually because Java is the prerequisite software you want to work on Nexus. You try to follow this installation steps in order to install Nexus. I'm following this one. Now I'm installing Java 1.8 version. As of now, I have taken Red Hat missions. That's why I'm in M install. If you are using Red Hat or CentOS flavor of Linux missions, you can use M install. Of course, if you are using Debian or Ubuntu kind of Linux missions, in that you have to use apt install. apt install. Of course, we'll see those things also later. apt install, not M install. In Ubuntu and the Debian machine. Okay, now my Java is installed. Now let me install this tar and of course tar is not required. Anyhow, let me install. By default, tar I will get, no problem. Okay, anyhow, let me try to install. Why I'm installing wget already know, right? I want to download. Let me tell you. Of course, if you see here, even if you try to install this tar also, you can see what is the installing here. You can see only wget installed. Okay. Already this tar will be there by default. That's what. That is what it is not installing. Okay. You can see here. I am not seeing anything like tar is installed, right? I am not seeing that information, right? Already told. Tar is by default. Tar will be there. That's why. Okay. Anyhow. Now wget install. Now from this URL. This is the URL. This is the URL from where we can download this Nexus 3.15 something is there 3.1.5.2 something 3x I can say Nexus 3x 3x means 3 point something 4x means 4 point something x. Okay, anyhow I am downloading this one. This is not GIF file, this is tar file. Of course, let me show you this. First of all, let me show you this one. We will see whether tar file is available or not. GIF file. Let me go this URL. Just credentials. I don't have. Okay, no problem. I don't have credentials. Okay. Now, straight away I will do this command. Now it is right at the tar file. Let me confirm. This one I just now have downloaded this tar file. This is called tar file. Okay. Now how to extract this one? If you have a tar file, I can extract by tar -xvf. xvf. Extracting. V means verbose. F means file. What is the file name? What is the name? Is this one, right? Of course, right now I am seeing only one tar file. If you extract this star file, I can see two folders actually. Of course, as of now, if you extract zip file, I am getting only the name, the corresponding directory. Here I can get two directories actually. Let me show you. Let me clear this terminal. I will show you now. Now you can see I got two things. Either only this was there. After extracting this one, I got two things. Nexus something and this one type one. Sona type one. Of course, Sona type is the vendor of Nexus. Who is the vendor of Tomcat? Apache. Who is the vendor of Maven? Apache only. Who is the vendor of SonarCube? SonarCube, Sonar. Similarly, the vendor of Nexus is a Sonar type. Vendor of Nexus. Nexus. Who is vendor means? Sonar type. Okay. Sonar type is the company name, I can say. Company name. Sonar type is company name. Their product name is Nexus. That's why it's called Sonar type Nexus actually. Apache Tomcat, Apache Maven. Likewise, it's called Sonar type Nexus also sometimes. Okay. Now, of course, I don't want this one. Let me delete this one. It is not a mandatory step. Just say remember that's it. Okay. Now these two are required for me. Of course, I am seeing something like Nexus 3.50.2 something is there. I am not that much interested in this version. Then what to do? I can maintain simple Nexus idea. So I can rename this one if required. Of course, in the documentation, that is what we are doing. Otherwise, you can proceed this one, no problem. This is not mandatory step, I am saying. So because what is this move command do this? Replacing. This name is something. I am renaming. I am changing the name only. Instead of using something Nexus -3.15.2.2-0.1, I want to use simple Nexus. How to do? That means I have to change the name, right? By the move command, I can do it, right? That is what they are doing. Of course, if you want to maintain same thing, you can maintain no problem. Okay. Anyhow, I am changing. I am renaming that one. Now we can see, right? Either I have this name. Now this is not mandatory. That's what I'm telling. You can follow with this name or whatever. Okay. Okay. Anyhow, I have changed, right? Now I want to create one user called Nexus user. I want to get one user. You know this command user and username. I am creating one user called Nexus user. User is created. Now in the sudo as file, I want to have one entry for Nexus user also. Let me open sudo as cloud open VA sudo, right? VA sudo. If you go down, I can see one entry for EC2 one user. Okay, I am seeing this one. For each user, like this one entry is there. Similarly, for Nexus user also, I wanted to maintain same kind of entry. Okay, for that purpose, what I am doing is I am hitting enter and I am maintaining something. Nexus, same Nexus. This is user name. Of course, Nexus is user name. All 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 equal to whatever is there in the students for the institute user. Same thing I am maintaining for Nexus user also. So that's it. Okay. Save and exit. Of course, don't get confused with this one and this one. What is this? Is just for name only. This is the user. Okay. Anyhow, I have add this Nexus user in the sudo file. Right. Now let me change permission. Of course, so if you see, I have seen two things, right? For both of them, it requires to change ownership. Right now, who is the owner of this one? Root user belongs to root group, right? For both of them. Now, for both of them, I want to change ownership. Why to change ownership all earlier, right? Because I want to start Nexus as a Nexus user. Earlier, we have started as owner user. Here also, we have to start Nexus as a Nexus. So that's why I want to change ownership for this one. You can see change ownership, changing ownership, recursively. New user root, new group member. Sorry, new user access, new group also access. For which one? For this follow and for this follow. Both of them I am changing, right? Where it will be since OPT only. Of course, straight away we do these commands. For this folder, I have changed ownership and ownership. For this one also, I want to change ownership as a group name also. Now you can see here. Earlier, root. Now nexus. Right? Now, of course, here before switching to nexus user, we are doing two things. This one and this one. What is this one? First of all, try to understand. Open this file. Of course, here there is one file called this nexus.rc file is there in nexus. In that file, you have to mention as a user, we are running the nexus. If you open this file, nothing will be there in that file. Let me open that file. I am opening that file. You can see anything is there, no, right? Because of course something is there, but it's commented, right? You can see if anything starting with hashed is comment, right? It is commented. Let me uncomment this one. I will uncomment means deleting that hash symbol. I deleted. Now run as user nexus, right? That means I am mentioning some nexus. Okay. You can double quotes. I am mentioning this one nexus. Of course, this is there, entry is there, but it's commented. I have uncommented, and in the double quotes, I have mentioned nexus. That means I want run as nexus user. That's it. Okay. Escape for a W. Now, of course, so if you observe here, let me clear the terminal. Now I am in this right nexus. What is the nexus? Let me show you. I don't want to. I will show you what is there. I am not going there. Nexus. Under nexus, bin, deploy, etc. lib, public system are there. Let me go to bin. What is there? I am not displaying. I am not going there. I am displaying what is there in bin. Where under nexus, in nexus, in bin. You can see this file, right? This is the file required. If you execute this file, automatically my nexus will start. Of course, what we have to do now means we have to switch to nexus user. Then we have to go to this nexus bin path. There, this file is there. If you execute this file, automatically the nexus service will start. Earlier we have done same thing, right? In SonarCube also, we will switch to Sonar user. Later, we want to build folder. Of course, in Nexus, in SonarCube build directly that Sonar related SS file is not there. Under Linux, it is under Linux x64 is there, right? Anyhow, this is available directly here. I can start here. I can start with this one. That is the one possible way. One more possible way is there. Of course, from anywhere I can start Nexus. If you create a soft link, you know, right? Soft link. You know this command, right? Soft link. Under OPT, under Nexus, under bin, this file is there, right? This is there. Just now I saw, right? Under OPT, under Nexus, under bin, this is there. A Nexus file. This is what? Under OPT, under OPT is there. I'm under OPT. In OPT, in Nexus, under bin, this file is there, right? For this, I want to create soft link. If you create a soft link, from anywhere I can execute it. That's it. If you create a soft link for this one in this init.d, then from anywhere I can execute. No need to go to bin folder. That's why I am creating soft link. If you don't like this soft link thing, what you have to do? You have to go to this location. You have to use this something like this, right? Slash start nexus start. You can use this. I am not using right now. You can use that one also. If you don't like this procedure, you can do that one also. Okay. Anyhow, I am using this soft link command now. Now soft link is created. Now if you want, you can see like this soft link created already. Soft link is created there in the here only soft link is okay, here only, no problem. Now soft link is created. Now switch to next test user. Now I'm next test user. I'm at next test user home. What is next test user home? Slash from nexus, right? You can see slash from nexus. But where is my nexus related file? In slash opt, in slash nexus, in slash bin. The file was nexus that is there. Now we did not go there. We did not go there. It's soft link. That's why. If you create a soft link, I can use this systemctl or service command to start. Okay. First of all, let me enable this one. Enable the service. You know, systemctl enable nexus. Systemctl start nexus. Systemctl stop nexus. Systemctl enable nexus. Those things you can use, right? Now I want to start. Start means say start. str. Now it is started. How to confirm? Let me check status. Status. You can see it is active, right? Now let me stop command here. Okay. Now my nexus is running. It is active now. Then how to access the Nexus home page? In this machine only I have installed Tomcat, right? Sorry, Nexus, right? Now let me use the public IP. Public IP. I have a column port number. What is the port number for Nexus? 8081, right? 8081. So now definitely I can see home page of the Nexus. Already have opened all the port numbers, right? Now you can see this is the Nexus home page I am getting. Of course, I have given clear explanation. If you don't want to follow, you can straightaway follow this one, no problem. You can follow steps one by one, definitely be able to install Nexus. Okay. Now this is the Nexus home page. Yeah, see, right? You can see. Sona type Nexus. Sona type Nexus repository manager. You can see there's sign in button, right? Sign in button is there. Let me click on sign in. He's asking username. What is the name? Admin, right? I don't have any other name. Admin. What is the password? ADMN admin 123, right? I have given. I told, right? And 123. You can say I have login. I will put login. You can admin user. Okay. Now where to maintain here? This is the Nexus home page. Now what is the purpose of Nexus? To store some packages, right? To store the packages. In this way, I have to store the packages. In this is the repository manager, right? Nexus repository manager. In this, you can create multiple repositories. In Nexus repository, I can create multiple repositories. Inside Nexus repository, I can create multiple repositories. Okay. In Nexus repository, I can inside of Nexus repository, I can create multiple repositories of different kinds also. Now we'll see what are the different kinds of repositories we can create inside the Nexus repository. Okay, that we'll see now. Now our concentration is on Nexus repository types. Nexus repository types. Basically, there are three types of repositories. First one is a hosted repository. Hosted repository. Second one is like a proxy repository. Proxy, P-R-O-X-Y. Proxy repository. Third one is a group repository. Group repository. These three are the different kinds of repositories that we can create inside the Nexus repository. Okay. Okay. Again, in hosted, there are two subcategories. Like first one is like release. Second one is like snapshot. You have to remember these things. Snapshot. Okay, of course, these are very important. This first one is very important. We can use it too. Definitely. The remaining two things may not use. Of course, first two are compulsory. We have to use. Among in between these two also, first one is very, very important. Without using this one, there is no concept of Nexus. Okay. Now we will see about these repositories. Okay, try to remember. Nexus first one is the hosted repository. Second one is the proxy repository. Third one is the group repository. Again, in hosted there are two subcategories repositories: release repository and snapshot repository. Right? Now, one second. Okay. So now we will try to create these repositories in Nexus. First of all, we will discuss about hosted repositories. So why to use this hosted repository? That also we discuss, right? Why to use it? Of course, the basic purpose of Nexus is to store repositories, to store the package, right? Now I will tell you two things about Nexus. I will tell you two more things about Nexus. Okay. First point, I can use Nexus for uploading artifacts. Okay. I can use Nexus. Nexus can be used. Nexus can be used. First point, for uploading artifacts. For uploading, we will see these things, you don't worry. For uploading artifacts. Artifacts means package only. Artifact means package. Artifact means package only. For uploading artifacts, I can use Nexus. And one more thing is for downloading dependencies. For downloading dependencies. For downloading dependencies. For downloading dependencies. In these two cases, we can use Nexus. Of course, the basic purpose of using Nexus is to store the packages. Package is artifact I told, right? Package is artifact only. Artifact means package only. For uploading means if you have package in our hand, or in our server, we can upload it to Nexus repository. That's the first purpose. Nexus can be used for uploading artifacts. Uploading means if you have artifact with us, I can upload it to Nexus repository. One more thing is there for download dependencies. So you have to understand this one. Download dependencies. So as of now, from where whatever dependencies as of now? As of now,
Central repository.
yes, central repository, right? As of now, if any dependencies, if you mention, first of all, where can we mention? Where can we see dependencies? Where can we mention dependencies? From where means central repository? Where I am mentioning dependencies? Where I am mentioning?
In pom.xml.
Yes, exactly. In pom.xml, right? In pom.xml. In pom.xml, developer will mention some dependencies. First of all, if you want to execute any maven related command, mn followed by any command. First of all, it will check in the maven local repository. If it is there, if the dependencies are there, it will take from there only. If dependencies cannot be found in the maven local repository, then it will go and get it from the maven central repository. If it is not there, what will happen? It will go to remote repository also, right? If any dependency which developer have mentioned in the pom.xml could not be found in the maven central repository also, it has to go and get it from the remote repository like Nexus one. That is what we can download dependencies from there only. From there means from Nexus also. We can download dependencies from Nexus also for downloading dependencies from Nexus. Of course, we will see this point later. Because for this we require one more. Okay, we will see this. First, we will see this point for uploading artifacts. If we have package that we can maintain in Nexus. For that purpose, we have to use this kind of repository. If we have a package in our hand, that package we can store in Nexus. That's the first purpose, right? For uploading artifacts or for uploading packages or to store packages, whatever it is, same only. For this purpose, I can use hosted kind of repository. Again, hosted two types are there, right? Then when to use release, when to use snapshot, those things will concentrate. We will discuss second point in next class. As of now, we will see about this point only. Nexus can be used in two different situations. If I have a package, that package I can store in Nexus. In that case, we have to make use of hosted repository. Of course, in the pom.xml, I have a dependency. That dependency I am not getting from the central repository also. In that case, that dependency I can get it from the Nexus also. In that case, proxy kind of Nexus repository to use that we will see later. Okay. As of now, we will see only this point for today. How to upload artifact to Nexus. For that purpose, it requires to use hosted code repository only. Now we will try to create hosted code repositories. Again, I told right, under hosted two types are there. There is an access. Let me create both of them. We will see later when to use the snapshot. Okay. First of all, let me create hosted kind of repositories called release and snapshot. I will create both of them. How to create them, I will show you. You can see here. Of course, if you see, there are two tabs. This one, this one. Of course, if you remember, in Solar Cube, we have seen something like 5 to 6 tabs, like project tab, something like rules tab, issues tab, something like quality profiles tab, quality gates, admission. 6 tabs you have seen, right? Like 6 tabs. Projects, issues, rules, quality profiles, quality gates, admission, right? Likewise, here I can see two. 1, 2. First, this one is called actually browser. You can see. I am seeing right browser or context, right? You are seeing something. If you mouse click over, if you now don't click here, just mouse click here, you can see browse server context. This is called browse button. This one, this is called administration button. Administration button settings whatever. This normally this symbol is like a setting symbol, right? Setting symbol it is. This is called administration only. Okay. I am seeing only two tabs. First one is a browse. Second one is a administration. Okay. Now I want to create something. I want to create something means definitely I have to go to administration, right? I have two buttons only, browse and administration. If anything is already there, I can browse by this button or this tab. If you want to create something or if you want to delete something, definitely I have to go to settings, right? Administration. Okay. Right now, I want to create. Let me I want to create hosted kind of repositories in Access. That I will tell you now how to create release and snapshot repositories. Before creating, let me tell you something about this one also. Release. Release is the one of the hosted repository for this. There is a deployment policy with there. The deployment policy is like allow redeploy for this one. For snapshot, it is like a disable redeploy. You have to remember this one. This is very important. Disable redeploy. Disable redeploy. For release kind, the deployment policy is allow redeploy. For snapshot kind of hosted repository, the deployment policy is disable. Disable redeploy. If you remember these 2 points, then I am okay to create these 2 repositories. Okay, let me go there. Now go to administration tab. Now we can see I am saying repositories, right? Click on repositories. Click on wherever wherever. Okay, let me click here itself. You can see already I'm seeing some default repositories. You can see man and central repository. Okay. I don't want to click on, just I will show you. Man central repository, man public repository, man release repository, man snapshots, and you get group, and you get hosted, and you get that organ parts. They are default. You don't want to bother about what is there. Already they are predefined, right? I have not created, right? Along with Nexus, they came. So predefined repositories, I don't want to use them. I want to create my own repositories. How to create repositories? You can see there is plus symbol. You can see There is a create repository option, right? Let me create the repositories. Create repository. Click on create repository. If you see here, through three types only: group, host, and proxy. Group, host, and proxy, right? I am seeing only three types: groups, host, and proxy. I told, right? Host, group, and proxy. Now, which one? Of course, so many things. Boyer group, Boyer, something Dhaka group, something like Maven group, Maven hosted, something like NPM hosted. So many things are there, right? Where it is. I am dealing with Maven, right? So that's why this is Maven hosted. That's it. Select this. So one more time, going back. I am going back one more time. I will show you. Go to administration. Click on repositories. As of now, I am seeing some default repositories. I want to create new repository. So click on create repository. So we are are there. As of select Maven hosted only. We have selected Maven hosted. In hosted only, I can see this is a snapshot, right? This is a snapshot. That's why. Maven to click on select Maven hosted. Maven to hosted. I selected. Now just repository name. I have to get two repositories, right? Under hosted, I can have two things. One is release, one more snapshot, right? I will give my own name, something like Bhaskar I for release. I am giving name for this one. Something I am getting Bhaskar for release. You can get any name, no problem. Any name. Now you can see Western policy. Release, right? Release repository, that's it, the Western policy release. Don't change anything here, release. Okay. If you go down deployment policy. Deployment policy. For release, what I am seeing, I got confusion actually. Okay. Opposite it is. Okay. Sorry for this one. Okay, you have to remember like this. For release, disable redeploy. For snap it is allow redeploy. Okay. Earlier, I told it different fashion. Now it is correct. Opposite. For release, deployment policies, disable redeploy. For snapshot, the deployment policy allow redeploy. Okay. Now you can see release, disable redeploy. Right? Try to compare release, disable redeploy. That's it. Okay. Create. Click on create repository. That's created. You can see now. This one, right? You can see. Bar for release. It is created. Now let me create one more for snapshot, right? Click on create repository. Select Maven to host or Maven to hosted only. Maven to hosted. Now this time I am creating a snapshot kind of repository, right? Let me use my own name. I am giving any name, no problem. As of now, I am giving something name like this. Bhaskar. I for snapshot I am giving. Okay. Now version policy is snapshot, right? Snapshot. For snapshot, what is the deployment policy? Allow redeploy, right? That's it. You have to change them. For snapshot, the deployment policy should be allow redeploy. For release, the deployment policy should be disable redeploy. Okay. Now you can see version policy is snapshot. For this, the deployment policy is allow redeploy. Okay. Create repository. I have two repositories now. This one, this one. Now, if you create repositories in Nexus, any kind of repository if you create, for that I can get one URL. Of course, if you remember, in GitHub also, of course, GitHub is remote repository, right? In GitHub remote repository, if you create any repository, we can get one URL, right? Like this. Let me show you that one also. This is my GitHub. GitHub is remote repository, right? GitHub is remote repository. Then what is this one? My first repository is also one repository, right? Within Git repository, this is the first one repository. What is this one, right? This is the URL of this one, right? Similarly, here also you can see I want to copy. This is the release. Of course, you can see there is a URL button here. You can see copy button is there. Right click and copy. Click on copy. This is the Basray for release repository URL. I am copying. Let me try to maintain in some place. I am maintaining here. Okay. I am maintaining here. This is the Basray release repository URL. HTTP something. This is the URL repository something Basray release. Okay. Similarly, let me copy the snapshot repository also. How to copy? Click on this button. That's it. Click on this button. Now I have copied. Now let me paste here. I am maintaining somewhere else. These two are the release and snapshot report URLs. Of course, I have given say name like this. Okay. Now, where to use them? Why? Because right now this is somewhere else. Of course, I will tell you one command. What is the command to be used in Access? Already know this command, right? What is the command to be used in Access? Can anybody tell me? I have this only one command in Access. What is the command? Earlier also in first we have only one command. The command was mn sonar. Now you tell me what is the command that can be in Access? Only one command. Already know that one also. What is the command?
nexus colon nexus.
No.
MVN deploy.
Yes, very good. mn deploy command. The command is mn deploy only. If you remember, I told that command, right? The only command you have in Access is this one, mvn deploy. I told this command right earlier. Of course, I tried to use Maven this command. At the time I told I got error. That time I told this is the command that I can use in the Nexus. Already, of course, normally, of course, without knowing the Nexus concept, I told this one, right? That is the time what I told deploy goal. What is the deploy goal purpose in Maven? In Maven, Maven is deploy goal, right? Maven in Maven is deploy goal, right? In Maven, let me. I am not sure I have written here now. Okay, okay, I have written like okay. In Maven, under default lifecycle, this deploy goal is the right. Then what I told there, Maven deploy goal. It will store the package remote repository, right? The Nexus all right. Remote Nexus, example Nexus. I told right in Nexus. Okay, this is the only command I have. That's it. Only single command is there in the Nexus. Of course, if you want it is the command I want to use. If you want this command, what is required? Maven software, right? I want to use the Maven commands means I require Maven software. At the same time, I require one more also. What is that one means? I require format XML to be here, right? Wherever you want to apply this Maven command, Maven software should be installed. At the same time, in that location, format XML could be there. Then only this command works, right? Now let me install Maven also. Because the compulsory Maven software is required. Now let me install Maven also in this server. In the same server, I install Maven. Right now I am an Access user. Definitely, you are not supposed to install any software in Access user. Let me exit from the Nexus user. One more time, click on exit. Now you can see. Now I'm a root user, right? Now I'm a root user. As root I'm at OPT. Now I want to install Maven here. If you want to work on Maven, Java is required. Already Java is installed in this mission, so no need of installing one more time, right? Already, okay. Unzip is not there, right? Duplicate is there, but unzip is not there. Okay, this is the steps you have to follow to install Maven, right? Already I'm good user. I'm at OPT only. This is not a prologue. Already Java is there. You can see now. Duplicate already installed earlier. In Nexus, I have installed duplicate, right? Unzip I have not installed. If you remember, I tried to install tar. Unzip is not okay. Let me show you. First of all, let me try to download this zip file of the Maven. It is downloaded. This one. This is the Apache Maven zip file. Let me unzip. It won't work. Unzip. You can see unzip command not found, right? Then how to install unzip? You know this command, right? Install unzip. Install unzip -y or -unzip, whatever. Unzip. You can use the -y after this name or before this, whatever. Install unzip -y or install -y unzip, whatever. Okay. Now unzip is getting installed. If it is success, then I can extract by unzip. Now I want to use unzip command. This one. Now the extract, let me list. I got this one, right? Earlier, this is the zip file. Now after extracting, I got this one, right? Let me delete this one to save memory. That's it. rm-rf Apache Maven's zip file, right? I have deleted. Now this I have downloaded in OPD folder. Now after downloading, you have to set path, right? Let me set path also. Straight away I will do these three commands one by one, and the two only once. Okay. Now Maven is there. Clear, right? Clear is command. Okay. Now Maven is also a. Let me confirm mvn-version. You can see there. It is showing Apache Maven 3.5. That means Maven also working fine. Java is there, right? How to check Java is there or not? But this is the command. Java version. You can Java 1.3, right? Okay. Now I am going to execute Maven commands here. So if you want to execute Maven command with some goal, definitely in that location there should be a form.xml along with the source code. Now my source code, where it is available, definitely source code will be available in the GitHub only. Let me go to GitHub. This is the GitHub account. In this organization name, I am maintaining the required sample code here only. I am taking this one only. Okay, if you clone this one, if you clone or download into server, I'm going to get, right. Of course, if you want to clone this one, what is the required thing? I have to use git clone, right? Definitely git is not there. Let me confirm. You can see git command not there, right? Let me install git first. Install git, install git -y. Of course, if you don't do -y option, you can see it is asking installed size 80 MB required. Is it okay for you? It is asking. Now I'm giving yes, whatever, no problem. Okay. Now git is installed. Now let me use git clone command. Right now I'm OPT folder only. Now git clone followed by that URL. Where is the GitHub repository URL? This one, right? Let me copy. Now I have downloaded the entire code to my server. This one, right? Let me go there inside this folder. How to go there? cd the directory name. Now if you list here what is there, I am seeing source code and format XML also. If you have like this, I can execute any command commands, right? Of course, I can execute mn clean, mn validate, mn compile, all those things. But there is no use of them, right? Why? Because, of course, if you use mn clean, it will delete previous packages. If you use mn install or mn package, those commands, the corresponding action will take. Now, if you want to know something about Nexus, definitely you have to use the command here like mn deploy only. Why? Because mn deploy I want to use. deploy deploy. deploy deploy. If you use this command, what will happen internally? That I will tell you one more time also. Already you know, right? Okay, I will write one more time. If you use install, if you use deploy goal, what will happen? Already you know. This deploy is the one of the goal available in the Maven's default lifecycle, right? You
Yes.
have to remember old concepts also. Okay. When can you remember if you go through this session one more time and if you practice, then only you can remember everything. Otherwise, of course, I will tell you very frank. If you don't practice, you simply listen. Definitely, you cannot learn. That is sure. If you follow my classes, if you practice, definitely you will be in a good position in the future, no doubt at all. Okay, that is my suggestion. Okay, anyhow, now already you know this deploy is the one of the goal available in the Maven's default lifecycle. So in the Maven's default life, there are 6 goals like validate,
Verification.
compile, sorry, okay, validate, compile, test, package, install, and deploy. Right? That list deploy the last goal, right? Already you know, already told you to remember all the 6 goals in sequence in the same order. Why means if one of the goal is executing, the previous goals also happen. Now deploy means automatically what will happen? Deploy goal is working means it will validate, it will compile, it will test, it will execute to package goal also. Thereby it can create a target folder. In the target folder, one where file or whatever the package it will create. Then by the install goal, what are the package were created earlier that I can maintain in the Maven's local repository also. Okay. Then by specific to deploy goal, it will try to maintain in a remote repository also. Okay. Now straight I will execute, definitely will get error. I will get error. Now you can see. It is trying to download from Nexus. Right now it is just download from this URL. This is not there, right? What is our URL? Something 30 dot something is there here. Now my hours repository is this one, 52 something is there, right? That's why definitely if you wait for some time also there is no right. Okay, let me eliminate this one. Okay, I have stopped this one. Now what is the reason? Of course, if you remember, if you want to work on Nexus, I mean like mn sonar. What is the required things you have to modify in the format XML?
IP.
Under properties tab. Under properties tab, you have to mention sonar cube URL and token. Otherwise, URL along with the ID pass whatever. Similarly, here also, under distribution management tag of format XML. Let me open the format XML. I will show here. Of course, I can show this format XML here also because this is there here, right? This one is the same only. I can show you here also, but if this is some black screen at the same time, I cannot show you the screen, right? That's why. Okay, anyhow, let me show you here in the GitHub. You can see earlier in the Sonar Cube, this properties tab is very important. So because if you want to work on Sonar Cube tool, you have to concentrate on this tab only. Now we are discussing about Nexus, right? In Nexus, so how to go and see the distribution management like this one. From this line number 96 to 110. This is called distribution management tab. That's why I told at the very beginning, if you remember, I asked you to remember at least some of the tags in format XML, right? I told some of them like group ID, artifact ID, tagging, version, properties tag, dependencies tag, distribution management. At least I told those things, right? Those things, right? We means normally in our daily, you say that I will use them. If you don't know, then definitely they will identify that you are not that much good in format and whatever. Okay. Of course, without knowing this tag name called group ID, of course you know this, right? If we have something like com.empty, of course, if I ask you what is the remote maven local repository path, what you have to tell? If I ask you what is the, of course, right now I told you, of course, if I told you in my maven's local repository, one val file is there, and show me. Then where can you go? User home, .m2
.m2
repository.
repository
Then
com.
after seeing this one only you can say com, then empty, then maven application, then this name. Under this one only I can see the package, right? If you don't know use of this group ID, artifact ID, and version, definitely you cannot understand concept, right? Of course, if you execute this project, which kind of package will be generated? By seeing this one only you can understand, right? Whether they are trying to create var file, jar file. By this packing only you can confirm, right? That's why at least you have to remember these tag names, group ID, artifact ID, packing, version like that. Of course, properties tag is also very important, right? Because this Sonar Cube will update URL and the credentials here on right. That's why you have to remember this at least properties tab. Of course, you have to remember others also. At least you have to remember some of them. Of course, if you have 20 tags, you return to say all 20 tags. At least if you say 10 tags also enough, right? Then definitely they will know. Oh, this guy has an idea about format XML content all that. Okay. Anyhow, now related to this Nexus, we have to update data in the distribution management tab. If you see here, as of now, you can see the distribution management tab. You can see, of course, something is there, whatever they do, don't worry. Earlier, this is the release repository they are using. This is the snapshot repository they are using. Right now, this is not there, right? Now we have created some of these two things. This is my Release repository. This is my standard repository, right? We have to modify these two things only. That's it. In the permanent XML. Okay. Straight away, let me use it here. Let me open the permanent XML in editable mode. I will open this file. Of course, we have the target file here. We have the target folder here. Just now, I will command called mn deploy. Right? Mn deploy means already it happened. Mn package goal and mn install goal. Right? That's why already is there. Earlier it was not there. And because of I have executed the mn deploy goal. Mn deploy means already mn package was happened. Right? That's why it is there. Okay, anyhow. Now let me open the form.xml. vi form.xml. I am opening this file. Let me go down to see my distribution management tab. If you go down, this one, right? This is a distribution management tab. This one and this one I have to update according to my repository, right? Okay, let me delete this one. Where is my cursor? Let me delete everything and I will copy it. Okay. URL. Okay. Okay. This one, you know this one, right? This is the URL tag. Opening point is the URL tag, closing point. That's it. In between, I have to write my remote repository. Let me copy my release repository. This one, right? Not this one. This one, right? Release repository. Let me copy paste there. That's it. Copy. How I got this one, you know, right? How I got this one, you know, right? Let me show one more time also. In this nexus, this one. I have copied from here, right? This one only, okay? Anyhow, I am reading now. Paste won't work here. Right click and paste. Right? Also control you won't work here. Right click and paste only, okay? Now, similar here also. Here also, I want to delete previous one, I want to update new one. This one. I am copying here and I paste here. Okay? I have given URLs only. These two URLs I have given escape for W2. Now let me do one more time the mn deploy command. Still it won't work. Can anybody guess what is the error I'm going to get? Of course, in form.xml, I have given URL, but I'm getting one error. What the error is? You can see error. Of course, I don't want to see everything. You can see now. Status is unauthorized. 401 unauthorized. What is the meaning of unauthorized one? Unauthorized means username password I have to be right. Username password. Of course, in the Sonar queue, in the format related to Sonar queue, in the format I have given both URL and password there, right? Password or something like token, whatever I have given, right? But what about this Nexus repository credentials? Where I have to give in Nexus also credentials like admin, right? Let me show you something one more time also. If you remember, in Solar Cube, under property stack, they have given URL at the same time. Username password, right? Hard token, whatever. I have given in case of Solar Cube. But what about this Nexus credentials? I have not given here, right? I have not given here. Only URLs I have given. Then what about credentials and Nexus? Nexus credentials are admin 1 to 3. Where I have to do that one? not the format XML, that I have to view in the Maven's settings file only. Maven's settings file only. That I will do now. Okay. So before that, remember this one. Distribution management tag. Here I am seeing one ID. There is a tag called ID of ID. What is there here? Nexus. This is not mandatory to be Nexus. Whatever you want to get. Of course, developer will mention something. If you want to change, of course, no need to change. Why to change? Developer have mentioned something. If developer have mentioned some, that person name was no problem. Whatever they have mentioned the ID tag, try to remember that one. Nexus one they have mentioned. You have to use this one in the manual settings file only. One more time. That I will show you now. Now, can anybody tell me where you can see Maven's settings file? Of course, what I am telling is, even though after modifying my Nexus repository URLs in the format XML, if you click Maven deploy command, still I am facing error. That is unauthorized. That means I have not given Nexus ID password in the user ID, of course, user ID and password in the. Suppose I have not given. I have not given as of now. Suppose I have given you. That's what I told you. In the Maven's settings file. It is settings file. You don't know? Settings file. Maven settings file. Maven settings file. Where it will be? Where it will be?
It will be inside conf.
Yes, under console, right? Conf is which conf? Maven's conf, right? Where I have installed Maven? Right now I am in this location. Under OPT, I am inside a project. Under OPT, I have installed Maven. Right? Let me go back one level. Right now I am in this level. How to go back one level? How to go back one level? I can see dot right? See dot command. Now I am at this OPT, right? Let me list here. This is the Maven, right? This is the Maven's folder. Let me go there. CD Apache Maven. If you list here, I can see conf. Inside conf only, I can see settings.xml file, right? Let me go there also. Of course, direct class I can open. Let me go there. CD conf. Let me list here. This is what the file I require. Let me open this file in a editable mode. I want to edit this file. VI is a editor. I am using setting.xml file. Right to this location. Under OPT, under Apache Maven, under conf, this file is there. I am open that file. Where we have to mention Nexus credentials. We have to remember that one. So if you go down, I can see one tab called servers tab. Servers. I am going down to see that. Of course, as of now, you know only one thing about setting the XML file. What is that one? As of now, you know only one thing. What is that one? As of now, you know only one purpose of using Maven's setting XML file. What is that? Nobody knows. You have to tell me. This is simple. Yeah.
What was the question, sir?
What are?
Question?
Huh? Question. Question. Okay. So, as of now, what is the purpose of Maven's setting XML file? Settings file. As of now, at least you know one purpose or one use of that one. Okay, I will tell you. So what is the main local repository URL? Local repository path.
.m2
Exactly
user
correct.
home .m2
User home dot
you
repository. Who told that one? Who told that one? Of course,
setting
you only
.xml.
told, but is it required to by heart? No, right? Whatever is there here. Let me show you. I told this one, right? You know, this is default path. If you want to change here, only you can change, right? I don't like this path. I want to change somewhere else. Where? Here on, right? That you remember. Local repository URL. This is. At least you should know this one, right? Already you know this. You have to remember that. Okay. Anyhow, as of now, only for one purpose we have to setting the XML file to know the local repository. That's it. Okay. This is the man's local repository URL. Now, if you go down, I can see what you can see servers tag, servers. Now you can see from here, this is servers tag. Servers tag, you can see there is the starting point of servers tag. This is the ending tag for servers, right? Yes, this one. If you observe here, everything commented, right? Is there any line which is not commented? No, right? Everything commented, you can see. From here, this is commented, right? This is commented. It is also commented. That means everything commented here. In this servers tab, right now, everything is commented only, right? You don't understand what I am trying to say. Everything is commented only right now. This is also commented, right? So because from here it is commented, here to here. But I require this one to be out of the comments. I require this portion should be out of the comments. Then what to do? Of course, if you place this comment ending point before this one, that is also okay. Otherwise, I will copy this entire portion and after this comments I will use. That is also okay. Whatever you want to do, okay. Right now, what I want to do is I want to make this one out of comments. How to do out of comments means let me delete this portion here. Okay. Now let me use that closing tag here. Now it is part of comment or out of comments. Now it is commented or not?
Not commented.
Not commented. Now this not, now this is part of the code actually. It's not commented, right? You can see in servers tab here to here is commented. Here to here is commented. Okay, but not this one, right? This is not commented, right? Now I want to use this one. This is to be uncommented actually. Okay. Now it is asking three things actually: ID, username, password. ID, username, password. You know username as admin, password admin 123. You know those things, right? Let me use them. This is Nexus user ID. Admin, right? Nexus user ID. Nexus username is username are different here. Username is different. ID is different as well. Username is admin. Password admin 123, right? Admin 123, right? Admin 123. Then what to be their ID? That's why I told you in next you can see
Access.
whatever is there here that we have to mention. This is not fixed word. This is not fixed. Whatever developer mentioned this ID tag of the format XML, that one only you have mentioned. There should be match between this word and this one. Okay. Okay. Anyhow, let's mention access here. nexus, whatever they have mentioned, you try to mention same thing. Okay. Now let me save on Git. Escape for W. Okay. Now if you use mn deploy command, definitely it will work. Definitely work now. Can I do the mn deploy command here? No, right? Why no? Right now I am in this location. In this location, I cannot see format XML. Can I do to here mn deploy command? No, right? You have to agree that one, right? Okay, anyhow. I will go to the location where I may compile. Where it is compile under OPT, under that project, right? Now I'm having everything here. Now let me use mn clean deploy. Why am I clean also? You told, right? You know, right? Why am I clean here? It is not mandatory, but I'm using. Why?
To delete the
If you
target.
clean here, you will delete previous target folder and it will recreate later. Okay. Otherwise, first of all, okay, no problem. Directly also you can use deploy, no problem. If you use this one, what will happen? What is the purpose of this one? If you use deploy goal, whatever the package it is creating, that I can store in the remote repository. But if you observe, I have given two repositories, right? I have got two repositories, this one. Now the question is, will it store here or here? Where? I have two repositories now. Release a snapshot where it can store. Can anybody guess? Of course.
Master release.
Definitely. That also depends upon format XML content only. Let me show here. In the version tag, if this keyword is there, fixed keyword snapshot under the characters only. If you have this keyword, then in the snapshot repository only. Otherwise, in the release repository. If you use mn deploy goal, definitely if you store the created package in a nexus repository. In nexus, which repository exactly? Well, because I have two repositories. One is release, one more is snapshot. Now the question is in this one or in this one. The answer is it depends upon the form.xml content that in the this version tag. In this version tag, if the snapshot keyword is there, then only it will store the package in the snapshot repository. If this keyword is not there, it will store in the release repository. Okay. Before this one, let me try to show you what is the content. Of course, by using settings button I created, right? I want the content of the repository. How the content is? Go to browse button. If you want to create, you have to use this settings button, right? Administration. I want the content. Then go to browse button. Okay, you can browse button. Now browse button. Now you can see release, right? Let me see what is the release. I cannot see anything, right? Similarly, we go and browse in the snapshot also. And after nothing is in both of them, right? Just now created, right? Just now created this repository, basket for release. Nothing is there. In basket snapshot, nothing is there as of now. As of now. Now I will execute this mn deploy command. Now definitely do success. You can see build is success. Build is success means what is the purpose of mn deploy call? It will store the package remote repository called nexus. In nexus which repository? In snapshot or release? You tell me. Where I can see the package is snapshot repository only. Let me see content. Of course, then first of all, let me see the release repository. Release. I cannot see anything. Let me go and see back in the release repository. Now snapshot repository. I am seeing. Now you can see it, right? Just now I got this one. You can, if you click on this, just somebody this one. This is the var file. You can see this var file name. May have an application, something like 1 something is there, right? 1 something up to 68. This is the version here. This one, right? Whatever is there, 1 something. This one is there, right? Up to .68. That's why I'm saying same in .68. Then what about this 2022, 2022 0331? Today date, right? 2022 03 month 31st. Today date, right? I'm seeing this one. This is the var file I created. I'm showing here. As I'm seeing only one var file. Now the question is, can I execute one more time same command? One more time I will same command mn deploy. One more time I will same command. One more time. What will happen if you execute same command one more time? Also means it will create one more time also package, and it can store the package in the uh, okay, by seeing the content. Of course, what I told is correct only. Okay. Sorry for this one. I'm extremely sorry. What I told first is that was correct only. For snapshot already depends on who it is. Let's wait for some time. What will happen? We'll see. What is the problem? Let's wait for some time. We'll see. I think I have not followed this same thing. Whatever I told, I think I have not followed same thing. We will see one more time. I'm waiting for this one. Normally, it is not supposed to take that much time. We'll see. We're taking the time. I have to remember this one. It's taking so much time. Normally, it is not supposed to take that much time. Okay. We'll see what happens here. Let me go and refresh this one more time. I'm seeing one only. I think I have given disable. Let me show. Let me confirm. What is the version path I have given? Let me confirm. No, browse in the settings dashboard, you can see settings, repository. Let me click on this one. Snapshot. I have given allow only. What is the problem? Snapshot. Allow read reply only. Allow means multiple times to allow read reply. Allow read reply. Correct only, then why it is not working? Let me check in the. That is what I have given. Release. Release. Disable reply. I have given correct only. Then what why it is not working? Let me execute command one more time. 52, this one correct only. Normally, I have to get one more package here that is not getting. Even though I have given, I already applied for this snapshot, it is not working. Of course, if you get error, then we can estimate the result. If I warning, some problems were encountered while building the effective model for common organization. Dependencies must be unique. Java Accelerate, column 15. Duplicate declaration of version 3.1.0, line 87. What is line 87 in the count XML? Line 87. Are there duplicates here? Group ID, Java X. I think this dependency is not found. Yeah, of course, if it is not found at the very first time itself, I have to get error. At the very first time, work it fine. Second time, let me check in the. Okay, let me try to check this one in the. Where I have to check this dependency in the central repository, right? Let me check central repository. Maven central repository. Not this one. This one. It shows they have 3.1.0. 3.1.0. 3.1.0. This one. The same thing they have it, right? Something I want to compare this one. Dependency group at Java Accelerate. Java Accelerate. Java Accelerate.api. They want to provided. Same thing what they have it. And why it is not taking there. Okay, let me use like this. Now what I will do is mm, that's why normally we are using clean only. Let me use clean. Mn clean. I deleted the target photo. Now let me use mn deploy. One more time I'm using. This time also getting same. Same means it is tracking but not getting exact error. Okay, we'll come to this point later. Okay, right now, of course, right now it is getting generated the snapshot kind of repository. The reason here is in the format XML under version tag. I am seeing this keyword, that's why. If you don't have this keyword, definitely it will try to store in the release repository, right? That I will show you. Of course, I will come to the point later. Right now, let me show you what is there in the snapshot already. Let me show one more time. I am seeing the tag here, right? In the snapshot report, I am seeing Basket snapshot. Now let me show you what is there in the release repository. I am not seeing anything, right? In Basket release, nothing you can see, no components found here. Then I want to generate package here in this Basket release folder. How to get that one? How to get that one here? In the format XML, if you delete the snapshot keyword, definitely get the right. That I will do now. Let me open the format XML. In the format XML, in the version tag, this one, the version tag, as of now, the snapshot keyword is there, right? That's why it is storing in the snapshot repository. Now I am deleting this keyword. I am deleting that keyword. Now definitely it will store in the release repository that I will show you now. Okay, escape for W. Now in this format XML, I deleted that one. On the version tag, earlier the snapshot keyword was there. I have deleted that one. Now I will execute mn deploy command. This time, definitely the package should be stored in the basket release form repository. Before execute this command, let one more time also let me refresh this one. Definitely we cannot see. Okay, you cannot see right now. Now if you execute this command, you can get it there. Then only yes, right. Now you can see here. Yes, I got it right. You got it right. You got it right. This one. This is the verified. I got it right. Now one more time, let me use same command without having the snapshot keyword in the version tag of our XML. I have executed once to find. One more time executing, it will fail. This is correct only. It is failed. What is the problem? You can see. A repository does not allow updating assets. It is not allowing. Why? Because why it is not allowing? The error which you got is correct only. Why it is not allowing to update? Why? Because already
Redeploy is disabled.
under this release repository, we have disabled it. That's right. It is working fine, but snapshot has to allow multiple times also. It is not allowing. That is what the problem we are facing right now. Okay. Of course, anyhow, I wanted to maintain one more also in the same release repository. As it is not allowing redeploy one more time. It is not working. Anyhow, I want to maintain one more release repo that I can do actually. How means if you modify this version, then it will allow one more time. In format XML, version something is the right. Okay, let me write something like okay, I want to use something like whatever you want to use. No problem. Let me use something version like 99.9. Okay, whatever. I will use this one 99.99. Version I have changed, but there is no such keyword called snapshot. Then definitely it will allow one time only. If you change the version, it will allow one time in the release repository. Let me confirm that one also. Earlier it was failed. Now it is success. It has success. Success, right? Now I can see one more in the release also. Release only. I can see one more. Now you can see, right? Earlier this one. Well, now 99.9 I go, right? What did I go 99.9 for understanding purpose? Easy identification purpose. In this two errors, this is one error file, one more error. Two errors I got, right? Two packages I'm getting. Now one more time if you choose same command, what will happen? It won't allow one more time. Because same thing, right? It is not allowing top data sets. It is working fine. It is working fine. Of course, one more time if you want to get same thing as it means you have to change the version. If you change the version, it will allow for any times, but they are different. Normally, without changing anything, in snapshot it has to work. That is what I'm wondering. I will do it one more time at least by changing the by placing snapshot keyword. It's the same 99.99. Let me use some keyword called snapshot now. SNAPSHOT snapshot. Escape colon WQ. Now and apply. Now it is working fine. I can see one more. Of course, we will see one more time. Snapshot. Earlier, this something 1 3 something was there. Now 9 two. I got two right. Of course, this is not what I'm expecting actually. Even though if you don't change anything also, it has to allow multiple times. Why? Because I have given allow reply for the snapshot kind of repository. Okay, let me see one more time. Of course, right now with 99.9, I only one time, right? With 99.9, only one package, right? With 99.9. Only there. Let me do one more time. M1 deploy. Actually, it has to work, but not working. That is what I'm saying. Now it is working, yeah. I don't know what happened earlier. Same thing, right? I have not changed anything. It is working, right? Now I can see two where files with 99 only. Let me confirm. If refresh, now I can see two things in the 99.9. You can see now, of course, 99.9, right? You can see one, two. Two things, right? In the 99.9 only, one where file, two where, total three where files you can see now. Now in this, something like 1 2 3 some 1 3 double 3. This one, right? One where file, second where file, third where file. I'm seeing three where files, right? I don't know what happened earlier. Okay. Now one more time also if you use same thing. I am not changing any format XML content. I can see under the 99.1 only third packages I can see. Let me confirm one more time. M1 display. It is working fine. What happened earlier? Same thing will happen, right? Anyhow, have you understood the concept? Now it's working. Now third time also I can see same thing on the 99.9. Click refresh. I can see 3 packages in the 99.99 version only. You can see, right? Of course, let me. Totally 4 packages are there, right? Total 4 packages. One in this one, this one. 3 in this one. In this one variable already there. Now it is 900. I have 3, right? I have to see. It is 3, right? I have seen 3. 1, 2, 3. It is working fine. I don't know what happened at very first time. Now it is working fine. This is the concept actually. Working fine. 1, 2. In this also third one. Right? I got it right. Now let me. I want to maintain. I will do it. Whatever. Okay. Let me maintain same thing on the. I have to get that one. I'm not getting. I will show you one more time also. I want to maintain the same thing earlier. I will do. We'll see one more time. Is working or not. VI format XML. Now I am same thing only. Definitely it has to work. According to concept, it has to work. We will see. Not working. I think. I think I am not sure about, but due to this lengthy number only, I am not sure about it. Something 1 double 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 letters are there is worst. That's way I cannot show. Let me change that one also. Let me try to like this. Let me do like this. I will mention something like vi form.xml. Wantedly, I want to do instead of maintaining those many digits. Let me mention something. Let me mention 10 number of counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I will maintain 10 number of counts. Dot 16, whatever. Now we will see. The success. Now definitely I can see one more package here in the snapshot repository. Snapshot. You are seeing this, right? 10 number of times 1 dot something is working. In this, I am seeing only one package right now. This one. Now let me do one more time. It's also working fine. Yeah. Now there is a problem, I can say. Right? You understand, right? Due to more number of years, I think there is some limit, but I cannot guarantee that one. Of course, by common sense, I told that one. Not there is no concept at all, but you can see now two are there. You can see the same. This one is 2 packages. The same 10 number of times 1. You are seeing this, right? This is the first one. The second variable in the same. I got the point. Let me do one more time also. Any times it works normally. But only for the was not working is it is working, right? One more time. One more time. If you do to one n number of times also working fine, no problem. Now I can see so many here. Under one only, under this 10 number of times 1 dot something only, I have to see like 4 to 5 packages. You can see now, I have seen them, right? You can see 5 times. I'm getting everything, but only for this one I'm not getting. Only for this one I'm seeing only one. I'm seeing for this the 99.93 packages. For this one I'm seeing only one. The reason I'm guessing is this one. I'm giving, I think the length of the is very high. It's too length, I can say. Okay. Anyhow, normally you cannot give like this, right? Normally, washer means you can use something like 1.2, 7.9, like that only. It Okay, fine, no problem. Okay. This is the concept I want to cover. Of course, you got the point, right? Okay. I want to stop here. Tomorrow, we'll continue some other topics in Access. Okay. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Otherwise, if you have any doubts, so you try to post in our group only, in our WhatsApp group only, so that others also can know. If anybody knows the answer, they will try to reply. If anybody is not replying, I will reply, no problem. Okay. Try to follow that one.